Hello and welcome to another video of Ekcel Academy. In this video, we'll see how we have some recent amendments related to the coronavirus outbreak. Yes, this is a global pandemic and every country is suffering. It is nothing to do with only China or USA. More than 110 countries are suffering from this and we should try and fight it. And the best way is to stay at home and make sure that we follow social distancing. Now, how is this impacted our company law and SEBI related laws? So in this video, I'll be telling you all the aspects relating to that. We will discuss what are the amendments, for how many days these amendments are there, and these amendments you should know even to write in the exam. So let us try to go and understand what this is and all the procedures which we need to know. Right? So the first thing is that the ICSI has given a clear directions about this. They are telling us what are the latest amendments. So here, thanks to the new efforts of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, we are trying to make it easier for companies to function. So the first is what the MCA has done in Companies Act, and then we talk about the relaxations which is given by SEBI for the LODR regulations. And then we'll also understand the entire context of this. First, we go into the Government of India notification. So 19th March 2020, the government has given a notification. And based on this notification, we'll know what are the latest amendments. So I'll discuss everything for you. I'm going to make it very easy for you. And you will understand these amendments. And this is important for you to be aware because even in the exam, you should write this, right? So let us go back to the detailed analysis. First, we come to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, that is our Companies Act. What are the amendments which we have? So in exercise of the powers under section 173, 177, 178, 186, read with 469, these amendment has come into picture. The following rules shall be amended. So they have given very clearly what shall be amended. That is the company's meetings of the board and its powers amendment rules 2020. So that is what we are going to call this. And this will come into force date of the publication. That is, as you can see here, 19th March. Here, what are they saying? For the period beginning the commencement of this particular rules till 30th June. So this particular amendment is applicable only for 104 days as I have mentioned here, from 19th March to 30th June. Please know this clearly. So March we have 13 days, April 30, May 31, June 30. As of now, they may further amend if the situation gets bad. Nobody knows what is going to happen. Every country is trying their best, correct? There are some people are telling, no, it will get over in 1 month. It is not true. You cannot guess this. Just to give you a general information, when we had the Bombay fever in the early 1900s in India, 5% of entire Indian population was wiped out. So it is important we take steps. So it is wrong if somebody is telling you, okay, in 1 month everything is going to solve. We don't know. If we do everything properly, it can get solved in 1 month. But things are very difficult. Virus is something which we can't see in our eyes, right? So as of now, we have this amendment which is till June 30th. Government may change it in the due course of time, right? So let us understand this in detail. What is this rule 4 which they are going to tell? So basically, they are telling us that whatever was relating to the video conferencing. If you see here, the period beginning so and so till 30th June, meetings or matters referred to in sub-rule 1 may be held through video conferencing. So what was earlier only into physical meeting, now we can do video conferencing. So there are some important matters, right? Like the financial statement which we are going to approve. Board of Directors report which we are going to approve. These things have to be done in a physical meeting. But because of the crisis now that it is difficult for people to move and government has given these directions, they have given these amendments which is going to make it easier for companies to comply. So let us look at this. So this is the rule as you can see here. I've made an easy diagram, don't worry. Matters not to be dealt with through video conferencing. So this is the companies, meeting of the board and its powers, rules 2014, as you can see here. And here we are talking about what should not be in video conferencing. So what are the 5 points which in general: approval of annual financial statements, board's report, approval of the prospectus, audit committee meetings of financial statements consideration or consolidated financial statements consideration, and any matter related to merger, demerger, takeover, acquisition or amalgamation. These things, the law says that very clearly. Rule number 4 is telling us very clearly matters not to be dealt with. You cannot do it in video conferencing. But now we have the amendment which is for 104 days, 19th March to June 30th. As I told you very clearly that even if a company wants to do the board meeting for approval of annual financial statement, board's report, approval of prospectus, audit committee meetings which is there apart from the board meetings, then board meeting for approval of merger, demerger, takeover, acquisition, amalgamation, you can do it. So now till June 30th, you can do all these items, all these 5 items, you can do it in video conferencing. Yes, what was earlier only physical meeting, now you can do it in video conferencing. Please make note of this. And going further, we have the quorum. Here what they're saying, quorum. The quorum should be physically present. When we say video conferencing meeting, as you know, quorum should be physically present. That is, the minimum number of directors to constitute a valid meeting should be physically present in one place. The other directors, as you can see here, I have given other directors can come in video conferencing. Very crucial for you to understand. So this amendment, as I told you, will be effective only for 104 days. As you can see on your screen, it is only for 104 days, 19th March to 30th June. 19th March to 30th June, you're going to have this amendment. From 1st July 2020, we want to go back to the old law. That is Rule 4 of the Board of Directors meeting rules. So that means from full July 1st, as of today, as of recording this video, depending on how the situation folds, we don't know. Government may extend this amendment beyond June 30th also. But we should study what is there right now. We can't do anything more than that, right? Okay. Then we go to the SEBI. So if I go back to the first slide over here, as you can see, relaxation under SEBI LODR regulations. So what are these? Let us have a detailed look. So relaxations under SEBI. SEBI has decided to grant following relaxations for compliance specified under the LODR regulations. Correct? And this will also be March 19th onwards. So they've given all of these things. We will look at this in detail. This is directly from the SEBI website. I have got the circular. So what are they saying? We have a global pandemic, all that we understood. Temporary relaxation. As you can see here, they're talking that it is going to be a temporary relaxation. This is not permanent. This is a temporary relaxation. Please know this very well. And what are they saying over here? Extension for time limit of filings. Okay. And then time gap between two board meetings, that is going to be relaxed. So what is this extension of timelines for filing? So as per LODR, we have something, for example, compliance certificate on share transfer facility. Correct? This has to be given half yearly. Correct? And the due date is April 30th normally. Now they're giving extra time till May 31st. So 1 month is the extra time. Same way we have a statement of investor complaints. So the quarterly is there for us. Correct? 21 days from end of the quarter. April 21 will become the original due date as per the law. But because of this COVID-19, correct, because people cannot move and there is a war-like situation right now, that is why we are going to give time till May 15th. Same way, secretarial compliance report. What was May 30th? Now it is June 30th. So 1 month they are given extension. Here they have given 3 weeks extension. Then corporate governance report, which is a quarterly report. Again, we had April 15th. Now they've given May 15th. They've given 1 month extra. Then shareholding pattern quarterly, which was April 21. Now it is May 15th. They're given extra time because people can't move around. That is the whole idea. Then financial results. So quarterly, 45 days from end of the quarter. This is the original. 60 days from the end of financial year. Now they've given June 30th as the extension date for this, which will be very useful for all the listed companies. So as you can see here, that is relating to the extra time limit. Now we talk about relaxation of the time gap between two board meetings or two audit committee meetings. So SEBI has told for all the listed companies, as you can see here, the law is talking about what is the regulatory provision right now. Board of directors shall meet at least 4 times in a year with maximum of 120 days gap. Correct? This we understood. Even in our company law we have this. Now what is the relaxation? The board of directors audit committee of the listed entity are exempted from observing the maximum stipulated time gap. So that 120 days time gap, you should not be worried. When? For December 1 to June 30th. So in this period, only in this period, please be very careful. Please make note of it. I always tell all the videos I'm making, please make notes. Any video, so that you will be very active in understanding. So as you can see here, December 1st 2019 to June 30th 2020. In this period, if we have any board of directors meeting, we should not worry about this 120 days time gap. So with a maximum time of 120 days between two meetings. Now that time limit is exempted. It is very clearly mentioned here. Exempted. It can be more clear than this. But exempted only for meetings December 1st to June 30th 2020. Audit committee shall meet at least 4 times in a year and not more than 120 days shall elapse between two meetings. Audit committee. So here also they are just telling that this 120 days is not required. Audit committee should ensure that 4 meetings in a year is done, but the 120 days rule is relaxed. Please remember, this is not completely taken away till we solve all the problems relating to this COVID and people come back to the normal life, which hopefully we do it as quickly as possible, and we can do that with social distancing. Please stay at home, and in your case it's a very good time for you to sit at home and study, right? That is important. So this circular will come into force with immediate effect, as they're saying here, immediate effect, and this is as per the powers which we have as per the SEBI Act section 11. This has been given. So in summary, what has SEBI done? Extension of timelines for the different compliances, we studied that. Then gap between two meetings, that is board meetings and audit committee meetings, is relaxed. They are not removed, they have relaxed. So thanks a lot for joining us on this video. I've given you a clear understanding. Please do join us on Ekcel Academy for all the other classes for CS course. You can visit our website excelacademy.com, and also right now we have the direct tax classes on our YouTube. You can go to YouTube and watch the direct tax classes. Make sure that all of you are studying well. This is a tough time. Everybody is facing problems, not just you. Just ensure that be safe and be at home. Don't get too worried. Don't panic. If you do your basics, you should be good. Please don't go for a trip because there's holiday. Don't do such silly things. Otherwise, it is fine. So these are the amendments. It is important for exam also. I really encourage you to watch this video multiple times till you understand, and make sure that you understand these amendments. And as I told you, this is not a permanent amendment. That is the most crucial for you to understand. These amendments, as you can see over here, it is related to a time limit. It is a time span. For the company law related, it is 104 days, correct? And for SEBI, they've given some time limits, as you can see here. And once these time limits are done, they'll give a further notice as and when required. Let us hope that the whole world passes through this difficult phase, and this will be a great learning. The world is going to change and everyone is going to become more responsible. For the time being, it's a very crucial period. Please follow all the directions given by the government. Please stay at home. Use this time to study. There are also a lot of positive things when things go bad. So I really wish you the best, and stay connected with Ekcel Academy. We'll support you for anything related to the CS course. Thank you.